At ASLA, one of our highest priorities is advocacy. We promote and defend laws and regulations that advance the design, planning, and stewardship of the built and natural environment. And we foster a business and regulatory climate that supports the profession. So far in 2018, we've been very successful in protecting the profession's interests. For example, in July, we rallied our members to fend off yet another attack on the Land and Water Conservation Fund, the LWCF. It's the only federal program that provides grants for the design, planning, and construction of community parks. Our members consistently identify this program as one of critical importance to their communities and their practices. Working with coalition partners and our grassroots advocates, we helped defeat an amendment on the floor of the House of Representatives that would have eliminated all funding for the LWCF. Beyond protecting key programs like this, we're always looking for ways to move our policy priorities forward. Our federal advocacy team cultivates relationships on Capitol Hill and establishes ASLA and the profession as a go-to resource on issues such as active transportation, green infrastructure, and resilience. Our hard work has paid off. In July, U.S. Senators Kamala Harris and Chris Murphy introduced S. 3087, the Living Shorelines Act, a companion bill to H.R. 4525. ASLA endorsed legislation in the House of Representatives. The Living Shorelines Act would create a new grant program for nature-based shoreline protection projects to help protect coastal communities from the rising threats of climate change, including increased storm intensity and frequency, flooding, and sea level rise. That bill was the direct result of ASLA members taking their message to their federal representatives on our successful 2018 Advocacy Day. They were so persuasive that ASLA was featured in the Senator's press release announcing the introduction of the legislation. Advocacy work begins with ideas, with establishing core principles that your profession supports. In June, we published Smart Policies for a Changing Climate, the report and recommendations of the ASLA Blue Ribbon Panel on Climate Change and Resilience. Climate change is intensifying the negative impacts of standard development practices and putting people and communities at risk. We need a new paradigm for building and enhancing communities that works in tandem with natural systems and considers the needs of all. To that end, the panel's report identifies core principles, key planning and design strategies, and, importantly, public policies that will promote healthy, climate-smart, and resilient communities. These are policies we'll be advocating for many years to come. To find out more about the issues and how to get involved, check out the advocacy resources at asla.org. Then sign up for our I Advocate network and respond when you get one of our advocacy alerts. Join the online discussion forum on the Blue Ribbon Panel Report and contribute your expertise. Share the Blue Ribbon Panel Report with your federal and state legislators. The responsibility for the stewardship of the built and natural environments includes promoting federal and state policies that advance our values and ensure the ability of the profession to thrive. That's why landscape architects across the country have joined in advocacy. Now, more than ever, the profession and the country needs your voice.